I will be judging Corpse Party as an anime only, not the video games it was based off of. Also, this anime contains bloody violence, so viewer discretion is advised. After a group of horrifying events happened at Heavily House School, the building was destroyed and a high school called Kizawaki Academy was built in its place. Now in present day, a group of students are innocently performing a charm which intends to bind them as friends forever goes wrong. The students are transported into a living hell where the students must find a way out to get home or become the school's next victims. The show has a great potential which for the first two episodes it doesn't really take advantage of. It uses a good few horror cliches which weakens the story for me. The plot is very predictable for the most part, which in my opinion, there wasn't any horror property could do. The last three episodes are better than the first two, and I was really enjoying it and really getting invested. But then the ending happened. Not to give anything away, but the ending is a giant middle finger to the audience, and it's the worst way you can end a horror series. This show really could have benefited from having 12 episodes and not 4. The shortness of it really weakens what could have been an amazing show. And yes, I know there's an OVA, but to be honest, I don't really count them. I found the cast very bland and forgettable. Like the story, the characters are how cliched, which makes it hard to get attached to them. And since the series is so short, I can't really go in detail about the characters properly, as it may lead into spoiler territory. But there is one character I'll name, and that's the ghost called Sachiko, who is the most interesting character as there's lots of mystery behind her past and how she was killed. But besides her, the cast is very forgettable. The animation was done by Azred, who made the adaptation of Future Diary, and it really shows. While some of the deaths are extremely over the top and some got in reality, in my opinion you pick one, not both, I can't deny the show is really well animated. In fact, the whole show is very clean and nice to look at. The animation is the show's strongest aspect. The character designs are also really nice and really unique. The backgrounds are also very well detailed. I love the use of dark colours such as brown and red. Very nice, great way to build the atmosphere. I found the voice acting very average, which is sad considering the amount of really good voice actors there were on the show, but they're not bringing their A game to their performances, which is very disappointing as these actors have proven themselves to be phenomenal. Which is not to say they're bad, it just they could have been a lot better considering their work in the past. This is easily one of the most forgettable soundtracks I've ever heard in my life. Seriously, none of these tracks is memorable. They used the most cliche horror soundtrack they could find and slapped it in there, hoping to pass off as something worth listening to. But in the end, it is trash. The ending isn't much better as it's also critically forgettable. The opening is okay, but again, just sounds so cliche it's not even worth to me. Corpse Party is one of the most disappointing series I've ever watched. After hearing for years how amazing this show was, I was just left wanting more out of it. The series could have easily been 12 episodes, and that would have given it more time to flesh out its world and its story. But what I got was a very clean horror show that did not take full advantage of its plot, along with boring characters, average voice acting, and forgettable music. The only good thing about this show is the animation. Other than that, I say skip this show. I'm sorry if you like this show, I know a lot of people do, but this show was just a big disappointment to me. Thank you guys so much for watching this Halloween specials, and remember whatever you're doing tonight, remember to have fun and stay safe.